Greetings and salutations, everybody. Radreams here with Radreams Review, and today we will be reviewing a brand new movie that I finally had the opportunity to see. So I got my handy dandy tablet / laptop with my review on it. It's a very short review. Not short, but it's not. It's average. It's average. But today we'll be talking about some anime in regards to the film aspect of things. So sit back and enjoy the review. Make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like this sort of stuff. But with that out of the way, let's talk about some movie stuff. So, recently I had the opportunity to see the 2021 film Belle, directed by Mamoru Hosoda, and it was also written by him, and it was produced by Studio Chizu, and it also stars Kaho Nakamura, Ryo Narita, Shota Sometani, Nina Tamashiro, as well as many others. And when you hear the name Mamoru Hosoda, it should ring a bell. It should. Because, excuse me, Belle comes off the heels of his other films like Mirai, Wolfe Children, Summer Wars, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, and he actually directed Digimon the movie. So, he does have a good resume and quite the extensive resume, and so I did have high expectations going into this movie. And what Belle is, it's a modern retelling of the classic fairy tale Beauty and the Beast. You know, the one by Disney. And like I said, I did have high expectations because, as I mentioned previously, Hosoda does have some serious accolades under his belt. And I am happy to report that Belle did not disappoint. And when the movie begins, we're first introduced to our protagonist of the film itself in Suzu, who's a 17-year-old high school student who lives in a very charming and rural area. You know, she's been very quiet and reserved as an adolescent, and this can be attributed to the death of her mother at a very young age. And it's only through the digital landscape of you that she can truly be the quote-unquote best version of herself. By escaping into this computerized Eden, she can cast off her, normal self and morph into this cherished singer known to the entire world as Belle. And in real life, Suzu perceives herself as, quote-unquote ugly or clumsy. But in the world of you, Belle can be gorgeous and have no fears of singing. One day, when she is performing a massive concert, which is being viewed by billions of people, it does get interrupted by a monstrous beast, quote unquote. And he's also known to the users of you as the dragon. And this disturbance motivates Suzu as well as everyone else to kind of figure out the identity of this individual. Thus begins the very tear-jerking journey of Suzu, aka Belle, not only discovering the identity of Beast, but also realizing her proper self. And if you are expecting a romantic plot or a romantic-driven story like in Disney's Beauty and the Beast, you will be left disappointed because that doesn't take any prevalence in this whatsoever. Belle is more about overcoming adversity. It's more about not falling into the pitfalls of escapism and actualizing your own self-worth. It honestly is a triumph of a film that celebrates empowerment. And not only that, it also boasts phenomenal music, animation, singing, and acting. As this is a sort of a musical, if you will, There are plenty of lyrical numbers and a very killer soundtrack to boot. And the voice actor, Kaho Nakamura, who played Belle and Suzu, puts on a masterful performance as she executes her lines with impunity. Which, I must say, was very surprising, because this movie is her very first role. And being a brand new actress, she sure as hell put her stamp on the industry with this performance. And when she sung the emotional numbers like Gales of Song, Million Miles Away, and Lend Me Your Voice, you can feel the emotion escape onto the screen. And not many can accomplish this difficult endeavor, but Nakamura does it with grace. The film also puts on a beautiful and awe-inspiring display of animation that rivals any AAA studio out there. It almost feels like production studio Chizu is kind of flexing their animation muscles. And the design of the characters, the backgrounds, and other details like water, for instance, something so simple, are crafted with such intricate detail that while watching it, you can't help but marvel at it. My only complaints about the film are, fairly minor. They include a kind of a rushed relationship between Belle and the Beast, and not enough focus on some of the B-plot elements of the side characters. There's a kind of a Gaston equivalent in the film, in the antagonist named Justin. I don't, like, what kind of name is that? But he seems very forced and contrived. I wish he was given more involvement and more agency to make his kind of hatred towards Beast and Belle more believable. The story also did not provide anything new to the narrative of the dangers of online escapism. It was pretty kind of cut and dry with that. And the last thing I wanted was more resolution to the fate of the two young boys who Belle rescued towards the end of the film. But, as I said, these are very minor complaints. Overall, when you combine the fantastic music, animation, acting, and fresh take on the fairy tale of Beauty and the Beast, you get a must-see film that I can safely recommend to anybody. And overall, I would say my rating would be a 8.75 out of 10. So what do you think? Do you disagree? Do you agree? Have you seen the film? Do you want to see the film? Let me know in the comments below. As always, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I hope you guys stay rad.